Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to do a follow-up on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation. Now, we don't talk about it as much as other YouTubers talk about it, but there's been a relatively big development in this story. It turns out that there might be proof that Amber Heard lied. She lied again.
You know what gets me? Again, yeah. You know what gets me? Every time there's a potentially possible big evidence or development in the case, it suddenly, even though it is an actual, some proof, it suddenly just gets thrown out and nothing ever changes.
Yeah, now, they're going to go to court here in the States. Didn't go well for Johnny Depp overseas in the UK for a variety of reasons, right? But it turns out that, Amber Heard was talking about how the apartment was thrashed and there's all this damage done, and there's police body cam footage showing the apartment looks totally fine.
It does.
Totally fine. So this is yet another blow against her credibility. Now, whether or not it's actually going to matter, that's up for debate, because it seems like there's nothing she can do or say or lie about that will have any negative impact on her career.
Right. It seems like, she was supposed to give the money to charity and they found out that she didn't do it.
Nope.
No problem. There's been other evidence that has come out. She was accused of herself being abusive, not only to Johnny Depp, but to other people she's been in relationships with. She still has a job. I'm just like, fire them both or keep them both working. You can't, this double standard shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, so this comes out, right? It comes out that the apartment was fine. Looks like she's lying again. And she puts an Instagram post up, basically, from my point of view, is she's rubbing it in that she's still working on Aquaman 2. Neener. And there have been some other kind of jabs at Johnny Depp here. Meanwhile, there are millions of people that would love to see her get gone or have some
Or is she just doing that to try to keep herself in there? Be like, well, I'm trying to get people to support it so that I can say you can't fire me.
Yeah, I don't know. But it does show a double standard. I mean, if you're getting rid of Johnny Depp because he's controversial because of this cluster of a divorce and defamation, all of that, then they're not applying the same rules to Amber Heard.
Right. That's where I'm at. I'm like, either treat them the same or don't. You need to treat them the same. Because it's absolute bullshit that one person suffers these consequences. She's accused of the exact same damn things, and she doesn't suffer any.
In her case, there seems to be a lot more proof that she actually had done the things that she accused Johnny Depp of doing.
Right. And if you're going to let her continue to work, then let him continue to work.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I'm saying.
We're going to talk about it. Before we get into it, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 185,000 subs. So thank you for the support. It's appreciated. And yeah, so it's making headlines all over the place. This isn't just some fringe YouTube thing. This is MovieWeb. Justice for Johnny Depp trends again as the actor releases new evidence in legal battle. Body cam footage worn by the LAPD show Amber Heard's domestic abuse allegations might not be true, because she kept saying, hey, the apartment was thrashed, it was horrible, and then they're in there and it's like everything looks fine. So yeah, they said the popular hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp is trending again after the actor released new evidence to the public, specifically never before seen body cam footage worn by the LAPD on the night Depp and Heard allegedly had a blowout fight has been released. And the video footage, where you can watch for yourself. We're not going to run it. It's going to be demonetized immediately. Yeah, you can find it very easily. The officers can be seen walking into the couple's tidy home. There are no obvious signs of damaged property or anything else suspicious. There's not a lot of damage to their house, and she was making it out, and her friends were making it out like, oh my God, it was a knockdown, drag out fight.
Yeah, I saw the video. It looks pretty clean and everything's in its place. I don't see anything like thrown about or destroyed or broken or anything like that.
Yeah, so Amber Heard and her friends described a chaotic, messy crime scene, but the newly released body cam videos unambiguously show that the penthouse was utterly undamaged, and their testimony was one more grandiose lie, Depp's attorney said to the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail broke the story. Of the night in question, Heard said Depp had hit her in the face with a phone. Her best friend, Rocky Pennington, said in a deposition that Depp had broken a wine bottle and left broken glass and spilled wine throughout the apartment. According to Pennington, Depp was hitting everything with a wine bottle, just smashing it all off. So there was fruit on the floor and baskets and glass bottles and flowers, and it was a mess.
Yeah, except the flowers and stuff are in the video, but they're in a vase and everything's set up really nice and clean and neat, and there's no broken anything lying around.
Yeah, in her own deposition. So this could be bad because she's saying under oath. Heard said he broke a lot of glass things that left glass on the floor. When he walked out in the hallway, you could see wine spilled all over the ground and wine on the walls. So I knew that he had at least gone through there, and it was like sloshing wine everywhere. I don't know. The carpet looks pretty clean to me. I don't know. This place looks
There's a doggo.
pretty clean to me. Mm-hmm. Does this look like a big wine fight? I don't see it.
Dogs don't seem upset.
No. Dogs don't seem upset. Dogs, you think if there was fighting, they would be agitated.
Are they picking there's glass all over? Wouldn't they be having the dogs picked up off the floor so they would be running to the glass?
Yeah, where's the glass? Where's the glass at? Looks neat and tidy. Mm-hmm. Neat and tidy to me. But then again, she also gave millions of dollars to charity.
Right. Mm-hmm. So about 15 minutes after the assault, the officer and a domestic violence specialist arrived. As both officers described in new depositions made last month, neither saw any evidence of injuries to Heard's face or evidence of vandalism. Oh. Now, that had been said before. When they got there, they hadn't seen that she had been injured.
Right.
But you don't hear about that. So about 2 hours after the alleged confrontation, another pair of officers, the ones wearing the body cams, also arrived at the location. As seen in the body cam footage, the pair enters the apartment to make sure everyone's okay, where they observe 3 women inside. Various picture frames, ornaments, stacks of books, large bottle of wine, other decorations could be seen in the home, but nothing is damaged or knocked over. Nor are there any obvious stains or puddles on the floor or walls. Now, granted, it's a couple hours later, but, there wouldn't have been a time to clean all that crap up, and the people that were there initially said they didn't see anything out of the ordinary either.
Yeah, so this is really interesting. So it didn't change the outcome of the appeal. He tried to appeal the decision. Now, for those of you who haven't really been following that closely, bird's eye view is that Johnny Depp was suing the Sun newspaper in the UK for defamation based on stuff that Amber Heard had told their journalists.
Or had written herself and they ran with it or whatever.
And they, she referred to him as a wife beater. So he was not on trial. Every time there's a case like this, a defamation case, they always assume the person who's suing the other parties is being put on trial.
That's not what this was.
No, it was Johnny Depp suing for defamation. He wanted millions of dollars because he did lose roles.
But at the time of the hearing, though, he hadn't. They were waiting. The studios were not getting rid of him yet. So he didn't have damages at that point in time. They didn't have enough, they didn't have anything to go on to say that he had losses. So he didn't really have anything that he could go after. But then after the fact, then he got let go from everything. So now he's got a shit ton of losses.
Yeah, so, this might come into play. Now, he's going to have another case in Fairfax County, Virginia in April of 2022. I do think that things are going to go a little bit differently because, look, since this whole thing started, there is a lot of evidence that has come out that has undermined her credibility all the way around. And
I don't understand why they keep letting it go. These are women that are on here saying, let me say this again. Johnny Depp has police and medical staff testimonies, witness statements, CCTV, voice tapes, and photographs support his innocence. He's now dropped police body cam footage.
Yeah.
It seems like to me that Twitter in general was kind of backing him up.
Well, even, his injuries. I remember when he was filming Pirates 5, people were asking him what happened to his finger, and that delayed filming. And here it was, his finger.
Cord, allegedly, possibly,
his finger got severed at the tip from a wine bottle that she threw at him. That's what the story. But he didn't go around bad-mouthing her in public and saying that was the case.
But the thing is, Amber Heard also has allegedly had different instances with relationships prior to Depp where she had been in trouble for, being abusive in those situations as well.
Yeah, so, there are former girlfriends that have come forward to defend him. Winona Ryder came forward to defend him. But Warner Brothers decided to cut him loose from Fantastic Beasts. They still had to pay him. They had to pay him like a $10 million, fee or kill fee, I guess they call it, but
the damage is done to
the
reputation.
Damage is done.
But a lot of these people are like, for the people like, oh no, people are against him. Seems like there's an awful lot of people that were supporting Johnny Depp.
Yeah, well, I mean, just the petition to get rid of Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 is closing in on 2 million signatures. You know, a lot of people not fans of Amber Heard's, and again, you're seeing, you know, as time goes on, more and more evidence coming out that she's basically a shit person.
Digging her hole deeper. I mean, she said she was going to give money to charity, and apparently she didn't.
Yeah.
Which that was a video we did before. She, you know, if she is lying and making this stuff up, one, she almost cut his finger off, possibly.
Yeah.
She's like, you know, dragging him through the mud and making up more and more shit. And it's like, why do you keep digging your hole deeper? You're just giving him more things to go after you for. Why don't you just, like, you know, just let it go, you know? But she keeps making it a bigger issue.
Yeah, and it's, you know, this isn't gonna end well. I don't think it's gonna end well. I'd like to say it's not gonna end well for her, but it seems like she's pretty much untouchable. No matter what evidence comes out, they're not, you know, firing her from any of her jobs or anything. Not like Johnny Depp. And this shows just how one-sided these, you know, domestic abuse, you know, deals are. That it's, you know, if the man perpetrates it, he is usually fired, blacklisted, whatever. If a woman does it,
You don't have to perpetrate it if you said that you did.
Yeah.
And what makes me mad is, yes, I am, as a mom of a boy and somebody who, you know, has seen it happen with men before. Men get abused, boys get abused, same as girls. It happens. I'm sorry if you don't want to believe it, but it happens. And I'm so effing tired of hearing that, you know, it doesn't happen unless it's against women, because that is not true.
So this one's interesting too. Sharing this again because this is a statement from an LAPD officer. Melissa Sains on March 31st clearly says Amber Heard is not a victim of domestic violence. Did you provide a copy of a pamphlet, probably domestic abuse pamphlet, to Amber Heard? Yeah, she said, I did not identify her as a victim of domestic abuse. Is that the sole reason why you not give that to Amber Heard? Yes, we only give them to victims of domestic abuse. So, yeah, I mean, it does seem that public opinion is kind of turning on Amber Heard. Now, after this comes out, the body cam footage showing, again, like, the apartment's fine, Amber. She puts up a smarmy Instagram post. Here I am on the set of Aquaman 1.
Yes, it's Aquaman 1, not 2.
Aquaman 1, not 2. Yeah, she shared an image of herself on the set of Aquaman 1, reading the novel's surface detail and referred to a habit that her co-star Jason Momoa has in the caption before Aquaman took the last page out of this book. So Momoa apparently ripped out the final pages of her books. She had the hashtag getting a Kindle ready for Aquaman 2. She put this post up too, talking about her role in The Stand, that she is the devil's mistress. The devil's mistress in The Stand, and this kind of this look, you know. So it seems like she is definitely enjoying trolling people who think that she got fired. And there's still no definitive answer as to whether or not she is going to be in Aquaman 2, how much she's going to be in Aquaman 2. You know, a lot of people, again, calling for her to be fired. I don't think they're going to. If they don't treat her the same as Johnny Depp, I think there's going to be hell to pay.
I agree.
I really do, because Depp has a lot. I would say Johnny Depp has one of the most hardcore fandoms of any, like, A-list celebrity that I can think of. I mean, I'm thinking back to, I'm like, Johnny Depp's fans are incredibly supportive, and they've really been on this. And if Amber Heard gets to move forward with projects, you know,
it's not fair. It's just not right.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, like I said, if he should be in trouble for these accusations, she should be in trouble for all these accusations against her as well. Because for all the, he did it, where's the proof?
Where are the receipts?
But there's tons of proof against her.
Yes. So we'll see what happens. I think she's probably going to still be in Aquaman 2. I think, you know, given how these studios are now, again, if, you know, as a woman who's being accused of these things, there are no repercussions. If it's a man.
Here's an idea. Just fire and hire a redhead.
There you go.
I mean, that would be more believable anyway.
There you go. All right, so we're going to wrap this one up.
Yep.
Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.